just to start off, Lucy from Cyberpunk Edgerunners is going to be in Strive. Can you talk a little bit about how long this has been in the works and how this collaboration came around?
So we've tried to find who will be the guest character for Guilty Gear Strive, and we've been doing this work since like 2023 actually, and we've been talking to CD Projekt Red because what our lead artist Hidehiko Sakamura is actually a big fan of the Witcher series, and we've been in talk with CD Projekt Red, and then there was several conversation going on, and that kind of leads to the decision to get Lucy from Cyberpunk Edgerunners.
Now, I'm not opposed to the idea of Lucy, but Lucy's not the main character of Cyberpunk Edgerunners. David is. What made you want to go with Lucy instead of David?
So I cannot talk much about why, because that might gonna spoil what we're trying to do. So, but there is a reason we decided Lucy. Of course, I personally wanted to see David with Sunny Distant. Yeah, it will be cool.
That would have been amazing.
Yeah. But so I can't talk about it right now, but I hope people will figure out in the future.
So is there any kind of collaboration happening between you and Studio Trigger, who made the Cyberpunk Edgerunners anime? Is there any are you working together with them to make Lucy happen in Strive?
So honestly, we've been in talk with CD Projekt Red directly, not through Trigger. But if there could be any kind of collaboration that we'll be able to do with Trigger, I'd like to do, but that's still not in plan.
Another thing that you guys announced, which is something that you've kind of talked about in the past, is the 3-on-3 mode. Can you talk a little bit about what makes this mode different than something like Dragon Ball FighterZ or a Marvel vs. Capcom?
So you'll eventually see the game mechanics explanation from our website or social posts. But so this, what makes the Team of 3 unique compared to the other games is that people will play at the same time, not just like you control the character and do the 1v1 in one screen. Instead, like it's almost like everybody else in your team is playing together. So I'm just gonna explain like very the first layer of this game mechanic. The team will be formed with one main role and two assist roles. And two assist roles will be able to select their skills to interact into the battle. And of course, during the battle, the assist players can switch with main players, or assist player can interact into the battle with their own character in certain condition. There's a Team of 3 tutorial mode in open beta test, so I hope people will figure out how they can utilize the new game mechanic that's only exclusive for Team of 3.
Cool. And then another character that I'm sure people are very excited for is Dizzy that you announced. Can you talk a little bit about how Dizzy is going to perform in this iteration of Guilty Gear? And specifically, I saw that she was Queen Dizzy. Can you talk a little bit about what the significance of that is?
I'll keep it secret for now, why she's called Queen Dizzy. I had the same question when I first received Queen Dizzy name from Daisuke Iwatari. There's a interesting story going on, and if you actually see the trailer, you might find some hint of why she's called Queen. But for more details, I'd like to say please look forward to actual her arcade story mode.
And then other characters that were announced were Venom and Unica, I believe her name was, from the anime. I know they're probably early on in development, but is there anything you can tell us about how those characters are going to play in Strive?
Venom, and also Unica. I can't explain the details of how their battle styles are for now. I think Venom is going to be is quite similar to how he played in the past series, and sort of how we've been doing, like bringing Venom, but sort of not making the playstyle exactly same as the past series, because you want to play his past series style, you can play that for example Exard or Exax but sort of bringing in more another direction of fun. At the same time, there is certain type of this is what makes Venom a Venom, and we would like to keep that as his gameplay. Regarding Unica, anything that I talk about her is going to spoil the anime series. So I'm gonna expect people to watch the anime and then also try to maybe, bring up their own theory of how she's gonna play in the gameplay and check the actual her game style later.
Guilty Gear Strive has been going strong now for about 4 years. We're in year 4 of content updates. Did you ever expect Strive to be going this strong for this long? It had a lot of entries at EVO this year.
Yeah, I'm actually very, very surprised to see that we've been getting constant over 2,000 entries throughout all the years of the EVO for now. And I'm really, really happy that communities are supporting our game. It's achieved all because I think the Guilty Gear communities are very enthusiastic and they keeps wanting to support the game, and I really appreciate it. And I really want to pay back their support by Guilty Gear updates.
So Season 3 introduced Wild Assault and Deflect Shield, two things that really really changed up the Guilty Gear Strive meta, especially with characters like Gold Lewis. It really brought him up into what I believe is one of the stronger characters in the game. Can you talk a little bit about how you felt about those updates and how you believe they changed the meta?
So the original idea about introducing those new mechanics was we wanted to shake up the game and introduce new mechanics, and so that people will have fun and easily accessible to play the fighting game. There was like a few different thoughts or the original consideration of our objective in that new mechanics. But after we release that mechanics and player metas builds up and then players get used to it, how they use the mechanics sort of changes by level. There were a lot of considerations, or the internal team meeting talking about how we will be able to adjust this mechanics to better level. And so that's something that we are really keeping up for next coming updates.
So we just talked about Season 3, moving on to Season 4. Is there anything you can tell us, any kind of hints you can give us about what to expect mechanically from the updates that you're bringing to Season 4?
In Developers Backyard, just a month ago that I released, I kind of talked about what's coming in the next few months, which is the battle balance updates, the minor version. It's coming out at the end of this month. And also the major one is coming. I don't remember when I said this, but I think it's around October, end of October timing. The minor updates is more of targeted to those characters who have less chance of getting access to their potential. So more of buffs to those characters. And also adjusting on some of the universal mechanics, such as the burst meter gain, and also deposit bonus kind of thing. And also we have some changes to movement canceling mechanics on some of invisible moves. So those are coming in the next character balance update, and I think this update will sort of shake up some meta in the current competitive fighting scene, and I hope people will look forward to it.
People know me as a longtime Giovanna main. Is Giovanna going to get some love?
You'll figure out.
All right. So beyond new mechanics, is there any kind of intention of improving some of Strive's, more let's say, base kind of level features? Like, are we ever going to get frame data in training mode? Are we ever going to get, matchmaking that doesn't go through the lobby system? Anything like that in the works?
So those are updates that I've been always thinking that I want to accomplish. Implement in some point. This is just from the producer perspective. I've been always talking about it with director, and we are always talking about when we'll be able to do this update. The development on Team 3 is going so hard right now, and once we release that, I think we'll be able to take our hands on those updates. So I'd like players to look forward to them too.
And then I apologize for this in advance because I feel like I ask you this every single time that I've talked to you. But insta-kills, fans love them it's one of the things that I think fans love the most about the Guilty Gear series. What are the chances of it still making its way into Strive? And if it's something that you've thought about, are there any unique challenges involved with implementing insta-kills into Strive?
Implementing instant kills is something that we would also like to do, and I do agree that it's some very unique mechanic that presents Guilty Gear. So we would like to make that happen sometime in the future. I can't tell when that would be possible, because developing instant kill actually takes a lot of time. Also, the character animations and motions, which makes instant kills very, very unique and cool, will take a lot of time developing. We try to make it unique because we animates them by frame. And if the instant kill motions are long and cool, that means we have to have more time to make sure every patterns look cool, right? And if we decide to implement instant kill to all characters, that means we have to develop that to all characters, which is almost nearly equal to developing maybe 2 characters. So we'll try to find a chance. Our team has been expanding still now on. We have our motion designers and animators recruited in our team, and our team is getting bigger. So I'm looking, please look forward to future update if we will be able to do it.
And then final question. I'm asking this of pretty much everyone that I'm talking to here at EVO, but we've just kind of crossed a milestone of rollback netcode. Everyone kind of has rollback netcode now. It's now become standard among fighting games. And I think fighting games are a lot better for it. What do you think is the next step for fighting game evolution across the genre?
That's something that we've been also discussing among the development team. Of course, as you know, Arc System Arcs has been making fighting games and will continue making fighting games. And if we make, new fighting games, we'll always discuss about what will be something that we can bring, revolutionize the fighting game industry. I don't have the answers yet, or I can't share any answers for it, but we'll be always thinking about it. I honestly think the community right now, fighting game community right now, is in the best form of the current era. In the past, there was always I wish if I would be a player in this, fighting game era right now. People are expecting more and more fun things to the fighting game, and we'll try to find out what we'll be able to provide to the community.
All right, well, Ken, thank you so much for your time as always. And for more EVO content, keep it right here on IGN.